I have to go to a region I haven't explored yet. Meet up with Dainsleif. Okay. Okay. That should give me enough height. Oh, I just have infinite stamina. Oh, no I don't. Okay, let's blow up all these guys.
Look at it sparkle.
Okay, have that checkpoint. Just always be careful. What was that supposed to be? Come back here. Come back here, dragon. It's gone? What just happened? Poor Mama's. Is the area up ahead its territory or something? Still, wouldn't it need to look? I can't read that fast. Hmm. Oh. Interesting. As a numerous explosion rings out, you all slide to the bottom amidst slowing rubble and sand. How did this happen? Are you okay, traveler? I'm alright. How about you? Mama's fine. She's just choking a little by all that dust. So it took down the whole tower, huh? That's unexpected. Looks like Kiwi isn't hurt either. Phew. So has that nasty dragon really flown away all this time? Paimon doesn't understand why it kept coming after us. So rude. Paimon won't understand if it were protecting treasure, like in the fairy tales, and we'd stolen some of it, but we haven't done anything yet. Can it remind us then? Not that there's any here for us to take anyway. Could it be the blazed meat stew you had this morning? Hmm? You mean it's after the blazed meat stew in Paimon's stomach? Kiri, did you find something? Oh, would you look at that? There's a stack of scrolls underneath. Come take a look, traveler. Oh man, so much reading. Month, unknown. Day, unknown. Weather, foggy. Finally here. Okantanlan, or whatever that said. This ancient city, now occupied by a violent and evil dragon, and the final resting place of blank. If Aunt Liru knew, she'd be in quite the huff, that's for sure. But there's no other way. Even if they say I shouldn't take on the regrets of generations past, I still want to finish this. Though the Abyss no longer possess as terrifying a threat as it did back when I was born, but whether for the sake of the Jade of Return, sought by countless adventurers, or to unravel the final riddle of blank, I must go there. It's fine, no need to be nervous. You've already had a lot of adventures, right? You're a seasoned adventurer, so it'll be okay. Not to mention, it's been so long. Maybe the nasty dragon has long vanished. Anyway, this is where it starts, my adventure. Looks like notes left by an adventurer. No kidding, Paimon. An ancient city occupied by a violent and evil dragon. Could this be the city we're looking at? The notes said that many adventurers entered, but never returned. Looks like our dragons already killed plenty of people. The city's called Octonatlan? What a strange name. I've heard that one before. Must be a very important location then. Now that you mention it, there is Natlan in the name. Maybe the people of Natlan have lived in cities way back then. Or way back when? Paimon doesn't remember hearing about that. For the sake of the Jade of Return, sought by countless adventurers. Guess this person entered the ancient city in search of something. The Jade of Return sounds like something pretty sweet. If we can find it, we might make a whole boatload of money. This could have taken place a long time ago. The person could have found it already. Well, you're right. But maybe, just maybe, no one's found it all these years. And so it sat here, just waiting for the great innovators like us to show up. And look at that massive ruin. It would be a shame if we didn't go inside and explore a bit. Yes, we would have been attacked in vain otherwise. We have to do something about the evil dragon. Exactly. If we bump into it again, we'll make sure it won't hurt any more adventurers. Wow! Huh? You sure did get excited whenever we mentioned dragons, Kiwi. Alright then. To Okatlan. Ochkatan... Not... I don't know. Lost Tripper in the Ashen Realm, Act 1, Buried by the Ash. What?
Take heart. You toil not.
Okay, World Quest. I don't need World Quest. I need a space and time without you. There we go. There we go.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or faithfully defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your brother again, even better. Let's go!
Yay! In this battle, Dainsliff will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out the obstructions that bar your path. Ooh, cool. The swordmanship Dainsliff has mastered as the Conrian's court guard captain allows him to easily SP, the weakness in opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant of their weaknesses, allowing him to also destroy their void wards. I don't know what any of that means, but here we go. I shouldn't need to use Stain's Left. Okay, I will use his help against this stupid dog. Oh, he doesn't attack the dog. He attacks this thing. Okay.
Let the show begin. Everyone hold hands.
There we go. Gonna kill that guy? Oh, you will do massive damage.
Leave this place.
You want to kill him one more time? There we go.
Very different battle from the one we fought with the Archon. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Okay. Suits me.
Grow.
They took my ult charge. They took my ult charge!
Forest, protect us. By the frost moon of old.
Okay,
I see
fine.
everything.
Everything's fine.
Let's dance.
Leave this place.
Everyone hold hands.
Perilous land.
Oh, and one more time. Thank you. As long as I can continuously survive, I can use Dane's Lift to kill the big guys.
Our bond is strong. Let the show begin.
Okay, one more.
I see everything.
Leave this place.
Okay, there we go. Ow, 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 ow. And okay. Okay, Dean. Come back one more time. One more time. There we go. We reached the end, but still no traces of your brother. So who's calling the shots here? I don't want to fight this guy.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
Indeed it is. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you're already won, or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our prince has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
The Abyss Order's greatest wish? Does that mean...
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction. And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? He used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Nightwind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover? Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tandem. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I know one simple question. If Conria has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Anything amiss? Are there signs that I could have missed?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Ether in the Night Kingdom, facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. The Abyss chose to retreat from the stronghold. I can't see this monsters the same as Deirdre.
I couldn't see the monsters that Deirdre could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could.
We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact. According to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Nightwind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even settling down to meditate. The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with Yansan and Sitlali. This isn't their usual style.
I feel like it's either this or this one. I'm gonna go with this one first. Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Deirdith. If she's Conrion, like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Conria that he speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Deirdith has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There's only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is to silence this man for good.
Give in to the embrace of the abyss.
Leave this place.
Get with me! Let the show begin. Gotta keep trying.
Still not understand. You battle in vain. The abyss order's mission has been fulfilled. My body is failing me.
You poor lost lamb.
To the name of the abyss.
Go, Barbara, go!
His attacks are easy enough to dodge.
Surely not! I see everything!
Leave this place.
A bond is strong! Let's dance!
Easy enough fight.
All of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natland, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Deirdith is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about this. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Conria can be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I'll stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Wow. Well then. Hide that. Take a picture of that. Unhide that. I thought your voice and attitude seems familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsliff. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Ha! Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, Under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little.
Come on, Dane. Just chat with him.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the Prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them, but he was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd never expect you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sir Taglogi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What, too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called a home.
No wonder your personality strikes me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, the Khaenri'ah we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closed his eyes. Countless memories of Khaenri'ah flooded into his mind. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into the heart and mind. Simply recalling everything seems to take too long. Take a long, long time.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I am not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate. What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So the loom of fate is running as we speak. And the so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was to supply the loom with fate. Was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking! What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy, who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahs who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal, to lure me here and guide me into a state of meditation and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army, that strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You are gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Return to the cave. Yay! The ring in speed. What? A ring of light with special elemental power. The origin, which is unknown. When passing through it, that guy of the collective of plenty will be stimulated by the energy within, causing them to enter a second sprint. Yippee!
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Did something happen? Ooh. Interesting. What is this? Could this be the catechism? Is this where Deirdre is right now? So she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met?
The flower on her head. That's why he held it up to the Wyob.
That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento? Oh, not her flower? Wait.
Huh? What is it?
If this is her future, if this is her fate. Ooh, I don't know. I think... Keep the key. No, we keep the key. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We changed history.
So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place.
Either. You knew all of this?
I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Diridith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber.
She actually did it?
We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help.
So does he choose to save his home? Or to search for his sister?
I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you.
And then?
But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person.
You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment?
I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. But there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
Diridith succeeded in bringing us together. But unfortunately, it is the version of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead, the news she brought led to the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do?
Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Tevat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So, I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan's space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Diradith to cross paths.
That's what I saw in my dreams. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this?
After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World.
That's cute.
This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
Why? Why is reviving Conria so important to you? I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt?
When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
What? Your memories were erased?
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Huh?
Ooh, that's not good.
I know you always want to change fate. We both do. But this time, I won't let you succeed. I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what.
I don't know why. But the way you're thinking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. Either. This whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Lumine. We will begin anew at the end of your journey.
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world.
Ooh, interesting.
Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
It's fine. I need some time to take everything in.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your brother?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
I'd have to look back at a previous stream, but didn't I slay that Hither troll to add the key? That's really, really sad.
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That caught me off guard too. I would never have expected that.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You've got a point. I still feel like a mess, though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first.
Huh?
Eon-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Return to the cave you were in previously. Nope, pushing on the wrong buttons. man. That's so sad. Before you knew it, you fall asleep, drowning in myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time, it sends you into a deep sleep, where sweet dreams await. Chapter 5, Act 6 complete, A Space and Time for You. That was amazing. These interludes are always so good. Next we do A Journey Home, Archon Quest, Song of the Welcome Moon, Prelude. Is that what... Okay. The Journey Home, Prelude. Head to the Flower Feather Clan, Flamelets. Okay. The wingless one of Talocan will be paused. That's fine. I don't need to worry about story quests right now. Or do I? I don't know. I'll worry about that. I don't know. I have 17 days before the next update, which will presumably give more content, which I need to catch up on. I have plenty of time to catch up. I think that'll do it for this stream. We finally completed that act. The Elmer who caught the wind. Okay, we need to go all the way down. Yeah, so we completed A Space and Time for You, Chapter 5, Act 6. Now we go into Chapter 6, Act 1, I think. Right?
Have you decided where you will go from here? If not...
A Dance of Snowy Tide. So we do the prelude and then we do Act 1. If that's my understanding. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do our journey home next.
Find a patch of soft grass and rest a while.
But yeah, if you've enjoyed the stream, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you know if I have a video, post, or a stream. And with that, I bid you adieu. Bye!